will not waver.
You look tired, Merrick.
Ships extended to 22 hours until further notice. Additional
Magos galleys.
will be issued.
Titus, I heard of your incident on Kadaku. I am greatly concerned.
It was brief. Likely a result of the surgery.
You suffered catastrophic damage to a number of primary organs at the hand of that Carnifex. While in that state, you underwent radical surgery. Your body was ripped open from head to foot. If some error was made and remains undetected, it could cost you your life.
Brother, we cannot afford another episode like that.
The apothecaries may not have time for a thorough diagnostic, but they've given me their sanction to do so. Now settle in. This will take time. Titus, your biometrics are below peak, but well within the tolerances for combat. I can find no explanation for the symptoms you experienced.
Then I have duties to attend to.
You have the blessings of the Omnisire.
One question. What do you know about Archmagos Nozick's research?
Such knowledge would only grace the peaks of Olympus Mons. I am certainly not privy to the subject of his activities. I only pray there remain records of his discoveries.
Time to go.
Deployment describes task of inventory.
Do not, in haste to keep up with increased strain.
Service efficiency levels are low optimal. Explain. Define the damage. You not received pain suppressors.
This is as close as I can get you. You will need to take the cargo elevator from here. Fox in when you're ready to leave.
Understood. My thanks, brother. The lab is within that spire.
There's the cargo elevator. Look at all those spores. That'll be one hell of a fight. Shame to miss it.
We should be down there with the rest of the company. We will be, soon enough.
Engines here. Elevator repairs are incomplete. Please conduct home maintenance.
The elevator is broken. We must find a way to restore power.
Servo Skull, how may we repair the elevator?
Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override safety protocols via the control room at your own risk.
Up there! Looks like the control room. The main entrance is destroyed.
I found an alternate route. Plotting now. Check your display.
Engines here. 3 hours. Please resume.
Through that door.
All this destruction, and not a Tyranid in sight.
They're here. Watching. Tyranids! Give no quarter! Urge them!
Xenos sighted!
Reloading!
Damn it! The fighting's everywhere but here!
What you call this?
These are leftovers.
Mindless creatures! Have to attack the Imperial!
The whole spire is infested.
The control room may be out of action.
If the controls are out, we'll find another method.
We will meet victory,
for their
one
lieutenants.
way or another.
Come taste my steel! This is too easy. The quickest way up is over the rooftops ahead.
Clear the debris and proceed.
The Tyranids will make ruin of the entire city, given the chance.
War gear ready! Xenos have the high ground. Then take it from them. Reloading weapon. Enemy eliminated. Swapping magazines. Loading ammunition. Whew. The stench of that one was impressive.
Bridge controls ahead, brother. This will get us to the objective.
Sing of death, dear friend. For the Emperor! Sounds like the mechanism is damaged. It may take time.
The Tyranids are staging a counterattack.
Eliminate them.
Special tactic at the ready. Resupply. I found ammunition.
Special tactics ready.
Reloading.
Grabbing equipment.
Ammunition secured. I have to reload.
My lord, we may now cross the bridge.
Proceed to the objective. Sir, you seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse?
Focus on the mission, Sergeant.
As you wish, my lord.
The control room is on the other side of that door.
This is it. Use the controls to restore power.
It worked. Let's get down there.
Practical. There's a shortcut across the rooftops to the east.
Good. Proceed.
What motive do these creatures have to attack this facility? They have no need for the technology.
They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand.
Incoming spores!
Cut them down.
With pleasure! Let us get to work, blessed Volta! Die, you pestilent wretch! Reloading weapon!
My bolter will silence you!
Pathetic! on rounds. Reloading. Enemy destroyed.
Clear that obstruction. Yes, sir.
Ready to deploy through that opening. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron?
Wish for me to humiliate you again, brother!
Oh, I hope your bolter works better than your memory. Watch the ground.
My thanks for the assistance.
Swapping magazines.
This platform's very exposed. Expect a bumpy ride.
If I'm not mistaken, you've had bad luck with cargo elevators.
That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it.
At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs.
It appears we have their attention.
And they have ours.
Unfortunate for them. Trying to detach the platform.
Cunning little Xenos.
Protect those chains.
Special tactic at the ready. Loading ammunition. Enemy eliminated.
My gargoyles attacking the chains.
They are charging the chains. I found ammunition. There's more enemies.
Bastards are after the chains.
chains!
More gargoyles attempted to sabotage!
War gear ready! Compromising the chains!
Tyranids are clawing at those chains again!
Should have never left this hole.
Overwatch on the lift mechanisms!
Stocking up on rounds. Replenishing equipment. Today, Xenos scum.
You fought admirably.
Over here, brothers.
Facility in lockdown.
We'll need explosives.
Nothing's getting through that door.
Ventilation tunnels?
Checking. One floor down.
Let's go.
There was a word written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura.
Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power.
One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant.
Have you ever faced the arch-enemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
If the archenemy is involved, might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
My blood rages at the thought of them.
They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you.
Through here, brothers!
The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here.
Those vile creatures taint every crevice.
How far to the Cogitator?
With no direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like. Why don't they attack?
They're plotting something.
What plotting could these insects be capable of?
These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
A worthy adversary.
More Tyranid filth.
They are a plague, staining worlds with their very presence.
Our path is through this locked door.
Look for a nearby access terminal. I'll try resetting the circuit.
happened?
Power's down. Must be the reset.
Listen.
They're in the walls.
Ready your bolters. They're coming. Watch your back.
Power's back. Proceed through the door. Through the floor.
We need to go up.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Almost there. Through the main hub, then we're at the databanks.
Expect heavy resistance. They wish to interfere with our objective.
Our objective is of no concern to them. Their only wish is to kill us.
What's so practical? Do not get caught when it charges at you. Come and meet your end, vile beast! Frag grenade out!
I thought a beast of that stature would offer more sport.
It was outnumbered. I once faced a Carnifex alone, with nothing but a bolt pistol. That was sport.
Well, I am glad to share in the glory of this kill. Special tactic at the ready! Ammunition secured.
This facility is in shambles.
Let us hope the data center is intact.
Can we access Luz's tracking data from another system?
Apparently not. It's this or nothing.
This is more like it. What manner of research could justify such a waste of human life?
It does not surprise me. The Adeptus Mechanicus so willingly make monsters of themselves.
War Gear Prime.
Door function inoperable. Adjust pathing.
Xenos, they have us boxed in.
A mistake they will soon regret.
Access restored. Corridor cleared for transit. Advanced by the Omnissiah as well.
Ready to deploy special tactics! Stocking up on rounds! No sign of the archenemy.
Maybe they've been and gone.
Maybe they're not involved after all.
Stick to what you know, brother.
I'm merely observing the data, as I am taught to do by the Codex Astartes. A Volkite reactor, still running.
Let's hope the machine spirit has it under control. A meltdown will be catastrophic.
We'll disable it once we have the data.
I awaken.
Lieutenant Titus, Ultramarines, 2nd Company.
Enter your command.
Locate Marius Luz.
Access denied. Access rights granted. Establishing locus. Alberax. The city. Temple of Thasian.
Vitals are elevated.
I'll box for a Thunderhawk.
Wait. Open file Project Aurora.
Register intention requisition.
Open the file. Open file reconstruction.
Brother, those are classified.
No. It was destroyed. Mechanicus fools. Display current location of artifact.
Warning. Volkite reactor unstable. Meltdown imminent.
This whole place will collapse onto the city beneath us.
Get them off the core.
They are throwing themselves into the reactor. We must shut it down before they destabilize it further. Machine Spirit, power down the reactor.
Non-compliance. Remote circuits are fused. Manual override required.
Explain.
Emergency disengagement mechanisms are located on the reactor platform.
Clear a path to those controls.
Too easy.
Reloading weapon. Stabilizing rifle. Ammunition secured.
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
Here they come. Keep them off that reactor.
Here, brothers. Using frag grenade. Reloading weapon. For the Emperor! Emperor down! Get them off the reactor! More tyrannies incoming, brothers!
Let us show them some of your tomorrow.
Reactor remains unstable. Disengage additional pylons.
Move to the next console! Make haste!
Jettisoning Volkite pylon. Stand by.
How many pylons remain engaged?
One Volkite pylon maintains the reactor.
Disengaging.
Unable to comply. Temperatures have fused remote circuits. Manual intervention required.
Rome, damn it! They are making another push! Intercept! Leave no Xenos standing! Reloading!
craves death, brother. We shall oblige! I have to reload! Arch this enough before they destroy us all! Solenthrone is dead! Loading ammunition! Ready to deploy special tactics!
Reactor approaching critical failure. Meltdown imminent. Disengage remaining pylon to complete shutdown sequence.
Activate those controls, now!
Volkite pylon jettisoned. Reaction has entered entropic decay.
That was the last of them.
Backup generators have been awakened. No essential systems returning to hibernation.
No sign of Tyranids. The smell of burnt ichor is enough. We have what we came for. Move to the extraction zone.
Lieutenant, what did you see in those Mechanicus files?
A record of extreme foolishness.
Explain.
You may direct that request to our captain.
Give me a tactical overlay of the city.
Captain!
A minute.
The Adeptus Mechanicus must be stopped.
What?
If they trigger the weapon, the results could be catastrophic.
And what makes you suddenly an expert in Mechanicus research?
They're using an artifact to power the weapon. I've seen it before, on a planet named Graia. A traitor by the name of Nemroth called it a fragment of the Dark God's power. It almost destroyed the planet.
Graia. Titus, the Mechanicus are acting on orders approved by the Primarch. And here are you, talking of Graia, of all places.
Damn it, Captain. If Chaos is here, if they get their hands on this thing...
Enough! I will hear no more on the subject. Now, did you get a location for Luz?
Aye, sir.
Then get down there and find him! There are those who would see you sent back to the Inquisition. Tread carefully, brother.
Sporocysts have impacted 30% of the planet's surface. Mostly in the outskirts of the Hive cities. But at least one district is already completely overrun.
Our bombardment cannons are loaded and ready, sir.
Widespread destruction would undermine our defense. We have a surgical solution in progress. Continue to monitor the disbursement of the Tyranid forces.
Yes, Captain.